if you're with us this far in the podcast, you probably are a diehard fan, like myself and Todd. And on the 1st of August, we lost
Oh, wow.
referee Troy Waugh. He's known as a referee, but he was an original member of the Tulsa Lions Den with Mikey Burnett. Those guys used to drive to hook and shoot together. If you look up, Troy Waugh actually competed in one of the Abu Dhabi tournaments as a team, as the 145-pound representative of the Lions Den. From there, he morphed into a referee. I guess his most famous fight refereed was Kimbo and Seth Petroselli, where Kimbo got knocked out. He did a lot of fights all over the world. Um, just memories and remembering things. He was an Abu Dhabi judge for a long, long time. And he actually was flown in to referee the Australian trials back in the early days of the trial system in Abu Dhabi. And he got stopped in customs, flew from Florida to Hawaii to Australia, got stopped in customs, spent 24 hours in customs, was released, judged the fights, ref the fights, and had to go back to the airport and fly back. He actually spent 36 hours in Australia, which is just one of those ridiculous stories from the early days of the sport. And he was a guy that loved to live life. And the only thing, and I know that he left us with very little regrets. I got to see him last year. He led a full life. So it's not to mourn him so much as to celebrate everything that he contributed to the sport. The only really sad part is that he died. He was under 60. So in my book, he was still relatively a young man that had a lot more time possibly to give, but it wasn't meant to be. But I miss him, and I uh, just wanted to bring him up. Some people at this point of the podcast may or may not remember who he was, but look him up. He was a character.
Kyrie